Session number 3, creating a passive business with email. Let's talk about how email works. Now, I want you to understand something. I can't teach you everything about email and how to build an email marketing business. I think you understand that, right? I can't teach you everything here in the next few hours. I'm going to do as much as I can. But I need you to be, if you want to really learn this, then yes, we have structured programs where we will hold you by the hands and walk you through it. And they're literally, it's a joke, the investment required for them. But I want you to get, my goal for you right now is, can you please understand the high level and be completely in on the fact of how it works so that when we get started with you, you're already ahead of everybody else. All right. So after 16 years in business, I learned something very simple. These are simple things that I've learned. Getting people to willingly give you their email address is the key. The key. I don't care if you have a physical product business. You know how many students we have that are e-com students that use email to drive friggin' millions in business? The key is to get that email address, not to get a Facebook subscriber, not to get a YouTube subscriber, not to get any, it's to get an email address. I cannot, like, I got to stand on top of a mountain and shout this, like, just friggin' shake people. Listen to me. It's the key. I'm telling you, why did the pandemic not impact my companies? Because I have an email list. I have relationships with people. If anything, honestly, it took my business through the friggin' roof. Email. All right. Number 2, sending the right email to the right person at the right time is the easiest, fastest way to make money. Send the right email to the right person at the right time. That you're like, how the heck do I do that? That's the best part about email. It's automated. It'll happen for you. We talk more about that in our advanced stuff. Time invested. Okay. My favorite. Ready? This is my favorite. How long does it take me, Onyx and Gall, to write an email from scratch? 15, 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Now, how long will it take you to write an email? Well, you won't be writing emails from scratch. So we are going to give you the ability to join us in a program, by the way, which is next to nothing, where there's templates and things are done. You just work, you stem off of templates. But anyways, 20 minutes is what it takes me to write an email. Let me ask you guys a question. I want you to think about this, so pay attention right now, okay? It's a big, big moment. How long would it take me to write an email if my list is 2,000 people? I actually want to see how you guys are answering this question. How long will it take me to write an email if my list is 2,000 people? It's a trick question. 20 minutes. Okay, now let me ask you another question. How long will it take me to write an email if my list is 2 million people? Same. It's 20 minutes. So that's the freaking part I love about this. Time invested is irrelevant to what you make. Hello, wealth. That's wealth. You want to know what the biggest difference between rich and wealthy is? Rich still put time in. Wealthy, time is irrelevant. So this business is the only business I know on the internet where my time gets an infinite return on investment. So when my list is 2,000 people, it takes me 20 minutes. Maybe I'm working at $100 an hour rate. It means I'm going to make $100 or I'm going to make, I don't know, 30, 40 bucks from that email. The same email with my list being 2 million, I might be making $20,000 from, but the time was the same. This is really important, guys. This doesn't apply to any other business model. You want to do Amazon? That's fine. Do it. But you want to make more? You got to buy more, risk more, ship more, stock more, have more refunds, have more defects, have more management, more people involved. You have to. Not with this model. All right, you don't need more money to make more money. You don't need a lot of money to start this business. By the way, today, listen, today my biggest goal for you is I want you to allow us as a team to help you build your business. You know what? Go ask Subway or McDonald's to do that. They will charge you between $150,000 to $1 million. I'm going to literally charge you less than what it costs to buy a cup of coffee every day. So you don't need a lot of money. But wait, isn't email marketing dead? My favorite story is, I love this one story. I'll just tell you, a big time marketing guru sent me an email. This is like a year ago. It made me so mad and it made me laugh. The subject line of the email was, email is dead. In my head, I'm like, what? Why are you sending me an email that has a subject line that says email is dead? This is ridiculous. And he was marketing me as Facebook social media program. Use Facebook social media to do it, right? I actually met the inventor of email, by the way. I actually have his phone number. It's crazy how we met last year. And the internet was invented the day an email was sent from one intra-network to another one. That created the internet because there was a connection of two intra-networks via email. The email invented internet. It ain't dead. All right? I'll prove it to you. More alive than ever. I'll prove it to you. HubSpot, at the end of 2019, so it's a little bit outdated, said 5.6 billion active email addresses in the world. Active. Now, of course, some people have multiple email addresses, but still active. Active. 5.6 billion. So people will be like, Facebook has 2 billion users. Good for it. Email has 5.6. 99% of email users check their email every day. How many times a day do you check your email? Go ahead and type it into the comment box. How many times a day do you check your email? How did you get onto this event today? How did you get here? Did it have something to do with email? How many times a day do you check your email? Many, many, many times. Email's not dead. 66% of people that were surveyed who have an email address by this company, by this association called Direct Marketing Association, 66% of people surveyed said they made a buying decision because of an email. I bet you that's not true on Facebook. 72% of consumers said they prefer email for communication and the most important signal. All right, I want everyone to answer this question, and then when I make my big aha drop, I'll go back into comments to see. What is a superb interest rate for a mutual fund to deliver you? What would make you super excited? What interest rate would a mutual fund have to give you for you to be very, very excited? Go ahead, type into the question box. Type into the question box or comment box or whatever the heck's going on over there. All right. I can't see, but I've asked this question many times. 10%, 12%, 15%, 20%, 30%, usually within 10 to 30%. People get super excited, right? Oh, I made 20% return this year. Does anyone know what return percentage email will give you? When I first learned this, I fell off my chair. Seriously, I was like, no way. I went into my own data, looked it up, and thought, it's true. For every $1 you invest into email, you're going to get 32 back. That is a 3,100% return on investment. 3,000. So someone said 3,200%. I was corrected recently that it's actually 3,100%. I was like, all right, fine. You're right. Now, I know that sounds freaking ridiculous. I know it does. I went and looked at our own business. Our business is 45. 45. So type in wow right now. If that just changed your email's not dead. It's more alive than ever before. This matter of you getting involved, that's really all it is. You got to get in. All right, you got to get in. So it's still, these are recent data points, by the way. And here's the model. I'm going to draw it out. We're going to go over it in detail. Look, what did my mentor teach me? What did I say? Any business model that cannot be drawn on a piece of napkin will not stand a chance of succeeding. You guys want to see it? You want to go interactive? Should we draw? Should I show you exactly how this model works? Come on, I want to see the chat blow up. Type in yes if you want to see me draw. There we go. I swear, I think we're going to crash the system. All right, well, we are behind, so I'm going to definitely dive right in, and I'm going to go over this for you. I want to explain to you how email works at a high level. Then I'm going to show you, by the way, in a few minutes, I'm going to start showing you actual examples of businesses, how they turned into revenue and money, and we're going to go into more detail about what works. We'll talk about traffic. We have a lot of stuff to go over, so we're definitely going to go a little bit into lunch. We'll delay that a little bit because I also do want, I want there to be at least a small portion of you today that make the commitment to allow me to work with you. That's something I really am seeing that. I'm holding that thought because I love this stuff, and I want to work at a much more deeper level with some of you. All right, so here's the deal. No matter what I told you this earlier, no matter what kind of business you have, no matter what kind of business, you are always going to need traffic. Look, even if you have an Amazon business, you're going to need traffic, right? It's just like you have to have people reach. It's like opening a store. You could have the best products in the world, but if nobody walks in the door, you're not going to make a penny. Now, there's all kinds of ways to drive traffic. We'll talk about that later today. It's the easiest of the challenges. It's the easiest. Now, I want to go over where do you send this traffic? So for the longest time, I was taught when I was first starting. Remember I said 18 months, I struggled and struggled. Why? Why did I struggle? Because the whole time I was trying to build, all right, the whole time I was trying to build something called a website. PHP, CSS, C++, Java, let's see what other things, like MySQL. This is me being super smart right now. I don't know what any of these mean. What did all, in the end, what did it mean? Money, invest into it, complication, frustration, tough, time. Took me time to create. Now, here's the crazy part. When you build a website, like maybe you build an e-com store, the best conversion rate you can expect is 1 to 2%. That's considered good, maybe great. So I have a question. What the heck happens to the other 98% of people that I worked so hard to get? I'm working hard here. Where do the other 98% go? Fizzle off. They're gone. Well, that doesn't sound really fun. Okay, this is why I struggled. I work hard, I spend all this time, I spend all this money, and I lose 98% of the people that come to my site. And that was when this person, this person who I don't know who they are, they never told me their name, who made the biggest change in my life, they came and taught me, look, kid, stop complicating things. You need one page. You don't need a website, you need a web page. Huh? It's also called an opt-in page. Look, an opt-in page is very simple. It has a picture of a free report. It has a place where someone can pop in their email address. That's it. Now, by the way, you heard free report. I'm going to show you today how we'll make this for you. I'm also going to show you today a tool that'll make this webpage for you. Don't forget, we're going to build a business together. We're going to build an actual business together. So once I'm done with this presentation, we're going to take a 10-minute break. We're going to allow you to grab a quick bite or whatever, use a restroom, come back, and then we're going to build a business together. And all of this, I'm going to show you how it's all done. Like I've done it for you. You don't have to worry about it. But anyways, you know what you're going to get when you do this? You are going to get a 40 to 60% conversion. 1 to 2% goes to 40 to 60%. And what's going to happen is they're going to give you their email address. So two things are going to happen here, all right? This is why I get so you can actually hear it in my voice. I freaking get excited. By the way, how many of you can hear it in my voice? Like, come on. I've been teaching this now for like 17, 18 years. I'm still just as excited about email as I was back then because it's that awesome. I'm not going to sit here and make this up. I don't need to do that in my career anymore. I'm doing this because I need to drum into your head how freaking cool and simple this can be if you allow it to be. So the first thing that happens, okay? The first thing that happens is that whenever you've ever gone to a website or a web page and you filled out an information, like maybe it was a form, and you hit submit, how do you know that it worked? You hit submit. How do you know that it worked? But it's really cool. If you see me looking this way, it's because my team put the chat roll. Like I can actually see the chat over there. It's really neat. And I'm wondering if we can actually move it right here to the center even. That would be awesome. Because now I can actually be in full screen and actually see the chat, which is freaking super cool. There we go. Yes. So a lot of people are typing in, how do you know that it worked? The page changes, right? So that's why we have something, and I'm actually going to give myself a little bit of space here. We have something called a thank you page. All right. So this is the number one asset on the internet that people are ignoring. The number one asset on the internet that people are ignoring. Let me ask you a question. Let me tell you something, actually. The one page in your business that is going to be seen the most, the one page in your business that is going to be seen the most is your thank you page. So it's also your first opportunity to earn some money. Why? Because we share a strategy with you that allows you to just copy and paste your affiliate link, and you don't even need another page, because I promised you your business only has to have one web page. So this right here is automated. And again, today, when I share with you and we build a business, we're going to show you how to automate all of this. All of it, okay? You don't have to know any specifics on how to do it. All right, now, the second thing that happens is the email address that was put in here. It's like, I'm not technical. I told you earlier, man, if you put a gun to my head today and to get a web page up, I would not know how to do it. So we have something called an autoresponder. Something called an autoresponder where these emails get dumped into. They just get placed right into them. By the way, you don't have to know anything. This is, again, I'll show it to you. It's going to be technically done for you. But the best part is you own these email addresses. You own them. Nobody else. You do. All right? So what's amazing about that is that no one can take it away from you. And in this, there are two ways for you to make money. So now I've come up with 3 ways for you to make money from this simple little business model. Number 1 is automated emails. I'm going to show you a case study today where I have a friend who's making thousands without ever doing anything during the week. He refuses to work on his business during the week. You can take emails, and we give you a bunch of templates, by the way. If you choose to use them, you can take email and you can just log it into your autoresponder. You can create an infinite number of emails for if you want thousands of days. And what will happen is when somebody gives you their email address, they will continue to get these emails at whatever pace you said. You do it one time and it's over. Number 3, this is my favorite. It's called broadcasting. So right now, I want you to imagine something, okay? You guys know New York Yankees. Everyone can imagine. Have you heard of the New York Yankees? New York Yankees is a baseball team. They have a massive stadium. So I want you guys to think about the biggest stadium you can think of. Tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people are in this stadium, okay? Tons of people all over the world. Now, let's just say there's 100,000 people in the stadium. You walk out right to the middle of the stadium. It's full, it's packed. And as soon as you walk into the middle, it goes pin drop silent. And somebody hands you a megaphone. And they say, for the next 5 minutes, you can say anything you want. And you have 100,000 people listening to you. Ladies and gentlemen, that's broadcasting. I can send an email. You know, right now, in just one of my businesses, I can send an email and have 1.3 million people pay attention to me. That's the size of a freaking small city. That's just one of my businesses. I have other businesses. That's the size of a small city. How am I not going to make money? Heck, I send emails. I can make $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 in one email while I'm sitting on a beach. So does this make sense at a very high level how this business model works? Can I get a big yes if you guys are sitting there paying attention? You're like, I get it. Especially for those of you who are seeing this for the first time, right? Now we're going to get into, I actually want to share with you like actual case studies and examples. But remember, always remember the model and the motto of my coach, who said, be able to draw it on a napkin. That's the key. So keep it simple, stupid. My favorite saying. Okay, everyone type in KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Simplicity is the key. Not easy. Nothing in life worth having is easy. I'm never going to tell you that any kind of business in the world is easy. That's not true. Anyone who does tell you that, by the way, they're BS. Okay? It's not easy. It's simple. Simplicity is key. All right. Now, there are 3 ways to make money. So we'll recap on that diagram, right? I said the first place you can make money is on the thank you page. Why? Because what you're going to do is as soon as somebody gives you their email address, you're going to automatically shoot them into the affiliate link. So you take them straight to the sales page of a low ticket offer, of a CPA offer, of a webinar registration for a high ticket offer, or what we'll talk about in the afternoon today, a booking page to book a call for a super ticket offer. One of my favorite ones. The second way you can make some money with email is automated emails. Automated emails, okay? These are autoresponder emails that go into a sequence and that you plug them in and they just go out at certain time periods. The third way that you can turn email into income is broadcasting. Broadcasting. So that is when you have the ability to send out an email to your entire list at one time. All you have to do is type the email once and it will go to everybody at one time. So let's go over some exact case studies. So let's talk about making money with the thank you page method. All right. This is the simplest. I mean, it's almost unfair when used properly. When used properly, you have to allow us to help you out with that. By the way, I keep using that and I have a great clicker here. All right. So let's do this. So this is a few years ago. I wanted to build a brand new list in the personal development niche. I didn't have any email lists in that niche. So Tom asked me a question right earlier today and he said, if you had to start all over again, what would you do? And I said, I would do exactly what I'm teaching you today. So I did it. I wanted to go into a new niche. So I did exactly this. Here's what I did. I took 45 minutes and that's actually, this is before I had the tool that you're going to see me use today. Remember I told you I can get a whole business up in about 20 minutes if I want. I'll do it. I'm going to prove it to you live in front of you. But I took about 45 minutes back then. I got an opt-in page up because that's all you need, one page. I chose an affiliate offer. There was already one out there I wanted to promote. I'll show you which one it was. And then I wrote 3 emails. I told you broadcasting is what I love. So automated messages, I'm not going to write thousands. I wrote 3. I wrote 3 emails. And for you, you're going to get templates if you choose to work with us. And what I did is I used a really sneaky strategy. And I wanted to enter the personal development space and there was a product launch happening by someone who's well known. So I was like, I am going to come in. I'm going to use my email methodology because no one else who's promoting this program knows what I know about email. I'm going to win the launch. I'm going to come in number 1. I'm going to sell the most of his program. And the prize for number 1 was $12,000. So all I did was the following. I set up the opt-in page, affiliate offer, wrote 3 emails. So check this out. That was my page. That's it. Look. I want to show you the tool today. You will see a live demonstration. You could make this page in about 2 minutes flat. That's it. This was the page. Now, here's what happened. So as soon as you put in your email address, hit the button, you would get forwarded directly into this page. This was not my page. This was Dr. Joe Vitale's page, not mine. That was his video. You're already off my site. I had only 1 page. You're off and you are at someone else's site. Now you are going to watch that video. And if at the end of the video you decide to make a purchase, I'm going to make a bunch of money. So I got to help you. I got to inspire you. I did it simply. And I built my email list during that time. So now I can reach out to you again and again and again and again in the future. So I'm not going to monetize you only now. I can monetize you later as well. And so I have not even deployed the automated message or broadcast method. I'm just using the thank you page method. This thing took me 45 minutes to put together, and here's what I did. This is a true story, guys. I can't make this stuff up. I made 8,800. By the way, I ended up attracting I built a list of 8,000 people. Okay, I built a list of 8,000 people during this time. I ended up selling enough programs to make $8,800 in commission. $8,800 in commission. Plus, I generated $12,000. I won. I won the number one prize. So I made $20,800 and I got 8,000 leads. I was officially in the personal development space. Simple as that. Simple as that. Type in wow right now if you think you can do this. If what I just shared with you is something you think you can do. Type in wow. Come on. It's not that hard. But you gotta have the right training, right? You gotta have the right system. You gotta have the right people supporting you through that whole process. So look at Laura, right? So Laura Noel served so awesome. She's so awesome. She served in the military 28 years. And she wanted to, she had she did her duty. She did her job. And she came to us and she said, I really want to start my own business now. And within 3 months, this is what she sent us. She worked with us. But listen, she attended a training like this one and she took action and allowed us to actually start working with her. 66,000. She started making $20,000 to $30,000 a month. Now she did the super ticket strategy, by the way. She did the super ticket strategy. Built up an email list. She's now serving people, inspiring people, living her life. She retired from the military. My biggest complaint with Laura used to be, we have a joke. I'd be like, Laura, I need you to come in and we need you to come in and do this, or I want to teach you this, or I'm busy. I'm traveling. I'm going on vacation. I was like, oh my God. How many vacations are you going to take? Let's go. But she's living the life she wanted to live. Always. Right? So you look at Kane. Sorry, something's wrong with the PowerPoint. His name is messed up there. Kane's one of the smartest guys I know. Now, Kane's a super, super smart guy. So Kane was working as a fixed income portfolio manager. I don't even know what that means, okay? He was helping trade between $50 to $200 billion a day. And I mean, he was stressed all the time. Made his first sale within just 3 weeks. Today, last I spoke to him, was making over $30,000 a month using the same system. Daniel, young kid. Daniel, young guy, used this exact same email marketing methodology. Last we spoke to him, bought his mom a house. Retired the mom, living his life now, is traveling. He's from Brazil originally. I mean, you talk about being able to help people from all walks of life. Listen, it's very, very doable. How many of you really do believe right now with what you're learning, you believe you can do this? With the right support, you can do this. Type in me if you truly do believe that with the right support, you could do this. Like it's not that complicated. Type in me right now. Come on. Type in me. All right. Listen, the simplest model, automated messages. All right. Let's talk about automated messages. So this is a page that I helped a friend of mine develop. I'm going to give you a story. It was really a touching story. I had a friend in college by the name of Mike. I'd known him since freshman year of college. Mike was dating the same girl since high school, his high school sweetheart. And late in college, like very late in college, I would say maybe senior year or so in college, they actually got married. Very young. They got married and awesome. Love the couple. Amazing couple. A few years later, quite a few years later, they had a kid, beautiful little daughter. And about a year after having the daughter, the wife passed away in a tragic accident. And it was a really tough time for my friend Mike. I mean, you can imagine, right? Now, Mike graduated college, and this is one of my complaints with college, and did nothing with it. His passion was fitness. So he went and worked as a trainer at a local gym. His average income from that gym was about $35,000 to $37,000 a year. And that was him like doing very well, by the way. But he also worked like 12-hour days. I mean, he was there when the gym opened and he was there when the gym closed. And when this whole tragedy happened with his wife, he realized, oh my God, I've got my daughter. I'm barely making enough money to be able to support myself. I'm going to be out all the time. How do I do this? What do I do? And that was when he came to me and said, hey, can you help me? And I said, well, and he's like, but listen, I love my job. I love being a fitness trainer. I don't want to quit that. But I'm game to do something, and I'll work on the weekends. You know, my daughter goes to play dates on the weekends. I'll do stuff on the weekends, but not during the weekdays. And I was like, all right, that's interesting. So we built this page. Now he loves fitness, right? So we built this page, and I said, all right, we're going to focus on building you an automated message business. And every weekend, all I want you to do is secure your traffic for the next week. Just do a little traffic stuff and write a few emails. So we'll keep adding to the back of your autoresponder, making it longer, okay? So this was a program, at that time, this was exactly what the sales page looked like. It was on ClickBank that he really liked. He actually really liked the personality behind this program, and I happened to know that person. And he said, I want to promote this program. I said, great. So what happened is when you put your email address in here, you would get forwarded to this page. Simple, right? Very simple. So this really took us very little time to put together, but we took a long-term approach. So what we did is we took an approach where he would take some time to build his business over time. Again, it only took me about 45 minutes to set this up. This is before we had the tool that you're about to get access to right now. And so all we did was put an opt-in page up. We already had the affiliate offer, right? So we had the affiliate offer ready to go, and we wrote a few emails. So he started, about a year into it, he started getting $500-600 a day. So last I spoke to him, this was a few years ago, he moved to New York. He's still a fitness trainer. He got a much better job, paying him much more money as a fitness trainer in a gym in New York, still building his business. He said he spends about 4 to 6 hours every weekend on his business, writing some emails that he throws onto the back of that cycle. And he just spends some time getting his getting his traffic set for the week. And that's it. Not the kind of business I build, right? But again, I told you, to each their own. So how many of you really like the idea of an automated message business? Type in me if you feel like this would be set for you. Automated email, or automated, a business that's built around automated email, right? So for some of you, this might be the very route to go. You will make more money in the broadcasting business model. That's just a given. You will make more money in the broadcasting business model. That's what I do. So this is a really cool story. Kathy Mack came to our event. She came to one of our events. This is so nuts. And she tells us she has an e-com store. I told you, right? We have a lot of students who do well when we teach them email with e-com. And we found out she had actually an email list that she had never even mailed. She didn't know about them. These were past customers. These were people that had tried to order, maybe declined. And she has these people sitting there. It wasn't a very big list. It was like maybe 1,000 or 2,000 people. And so the first day that we're working with her and teaching her about email, we said, hey, let's send an email to do something with that list. So she went, she's an action taker. That night she went home. She just wrote a very simple email. It was like a few paragraphs, and sent it. The next morning, this is less than 12 hours later, the next morning she comes to me and she's like, Anik, I did over $1,400 last night. Over $1,400. I was like, wow. Now, she did have an email list already. Now, again, every time I share these case studies and these stories with you, I want you to remember something. We're always going to be highlighting for you our best, right? Our best students, our best case studies. These are not typical results of every student who invests or joins us in any of our programs. The truth is, in the end, it depends on you. You are the one that has to actually do the work. We're here to support you. Does everyone agree? It's up to you, right? Yes, you have to put the effort in. You have to put the work in. Type in yes if you agree that in the end, it is up to you. Type in yes right now. Yes is pouring in. Yes is pouring in. All right. So, number 3, guys, I mean, this is just a year in my life. I'm all about broadcasting. I love broadcasting. I think it's the way to stay current. I think it's the way to keep excitement up in your list, to keep the relationship going. I've got multiple businesses all over the place. I mean, this particular business, this was the year's results from it, $7.7 million. $15.5 million in this other business in 1 year. Both of these businesses are run with email. Both of them. It's because of email. Then you start to see, this was one of my other accounts. This was actually, this was not affiliate. This was me selling my own product, but I'm using email still. This was affiliate. This is one of my affiliate accounts. Now I have a lot of affiliate accounts. I've got like 3 or 4 ClickBank accounts, and I've got other companies. This was, I think this is One Shopping Cart. There was a company using One Shopping Cart, high ticket. This was a high ticket. I did $455,000 in commission, not sales. This took me about 2 to 3 weeks worth of emailing. Now, this is very important, okay? I already had an email list going into this. You are not going to make $500,000 with 2 or 3 weeks worth of emailing right from the get-go. Let's be very frank. I'm trying to show you what an email list is worth to you over long term. I've built my email list over years. I've built relationship and trust. I've been doing what I want to teach you for years. All right. So that is why it works super well for me. So everyone agree, yes, that you have to look at these case studies in the silo that they're presented. I'm trying to make sure you understand what's potential, but I'm not promising or guaranteeing that any of this is going to be what happens for you. Type in yes if you agree, you acknowledge that. It's very important to me that you know that. All right. Okay. So now all of this said and done, the number one question that I get will be, okay, Anik, actually one of the questions I get, and this might be in your notes this way, is, hey, how do I find products to promote? Well, we already covered that, right? I gave you some great resources, some URLs to go to. We're going to talk about Super Ticket, which I think is the best kind of product to promote. We're going to talk about that kind of at the second half of the summit today. So make sure you are fully engaged for that. But right behind that question, people will say, how do I start making money? Like, how many of you would love the idea of being able to get your first sale or commission within a reasonably short time? I'm not a day or two. I think that's unreasonable. First week, first 2 weeks. Actually, let me ask you this. How many for you, it doesn't matter what the sale is. It doesn't matter what, it could be a $5 commission, but that would allow you to go to your family, maybe your wife, your husband, your kids, your parents or whatever, and say, look, it works. How many of you want to have that? Type in the number 1 right now if you want to be able to just get that first thing and say, it works, look at this. Proof. Because you have someone in your life that maybe doesn't 100% believe. It happens. Trust, there's still people in my life that don't believe in me. Would you believe that? Isn't that crazy? There's still some people in my life that believe I can't do it. Every time this happens, I'm like, what? It's madness. All right. So step number 1, you got to find out what people are already buying in your niche. Here is a golden rule for if you're going to do affiliate programs, even if you're going to do a super ticket, which we talk about later today. Okay, ready? This is huge. Do not be unique. No. I'm not looking for originality. I'm not looking for newness. I want you to find what is working the most, and we're going to go do that. So find the affiliate program that's selling the most. We're going to promote that. What does that mean? That also means it's going to have the most competition. Doesn't matter. If I'm building a super ticket offer, the first question I ask those who come to me and say, Anik, help me build a super ticket offer. I say, great. Go find me 3 other ones in the industry. Figure out what they're offering in their super ticket offer. Go get me that. Why do I ask them to do that? Because we're going to build an offer that's just like that. When you tell me something you want to do something, I'm going to ask you, what model can we follow that does that? So write this. So in the end, this is a big mistake that people that are brand new make. They think competition is bad. Competition is not bad. Competition is freaking amazing. Competition is proof that something works. So can everybody type into the chat? Type in competition is good. Competition is good. Find the program that's already selling. Competition is good. Come on, I want to see everyone type in competition is good. Find the program that's already selling and sell that program. Sell that program. Become an affiliate of that program. Now, what's really cool is I'm going to show you. So I told you, right? We have tools that we've automated. We've automated everything for you guys. There's a tool that this tool that you're going to see a demo. You're going to see me demonstrate it for you today at lunchtime. I'm going to build a business with it. But look at all of what we've done. This is 3 pages of examples. 3 pages of examples, okay? And it's crazy. Look, this one's got programs about waterproofing, survival, children learning. We've got self-defense, all paying 75%, 75%, 75%. Then we've got, we recommend, like, there's some stuff here for diabetics. This is all about, look at all of these programs available. If you were to go into the diabetes treating niche, 75% commissions. Look at this one here. This is about manifestation, personal development, numerology, all of these programs paying 75%. And we're just scratching the surface. This is done for you, by the way. We have a place where we have a depository of all these affiliate programs. And you just have to literally click a box. You'll see me do it later today. You'll actually see me do it. So I want you to find a program or create a super ticket that's already proven to work. Everyone type in yes if you believe you're capable with our support to do that. Type in yes. Have I said anything that's too difficult? No. All right. Okay. So step number 2. Now we want to check the sales page of that program. Listen, if you're promoting an affiliate program, if you're going to be endorsing someone or something, you want to make sure you believe in what they're selling. Personally, I like to buy the program as well. If I never promote anything that I've not reviewed. All right. The good news is this. If you're on a platform like ClickBank or Digistore or JVZoo or Warrior Forum, and you decide to become an affiliate of the #1 program in that space, chances are it's a good program. I mean, it's a marketplace. They would have been destroyed by now. So, if you're first starting, budget's tight, you don't want to start buying all these programs, it's okay. Good bet. 98% security if you promote again, don't be unique. This is why I said don't do unique things. Go after the main one. All right, so we're going to check the sales page, make sure we believe in the product. It's a good product. All right, cool. Let's move on to step number 3. Based on the topic and content of this sales page, create a PDF report to give away for free. Well, why? And how? And oh my God, did he just say I have to write stuff? Okay, so listen. Based on the topic and the content on that page, create a free... Remember, okay, so I want you guys to all use an example, all right? We're going to have a little fun right now. We're going to play a little game. So imagine you're walking down the street. Person 1 comes running up to you. Person 1 comes running up to you. Kathleen, give me your email address. That's it. That's all they say to you. The stranger, you don't know who this person is. Person 1, you have no clue who they are. Stranger comes down to you. Give me your email address. Okay, then there's person number 2. Person Miguel said, call the police. Person number 2 comes running down the street, okay? Person number 2 comes running down the street, says, Kathleen, if you give me your email address, I'll give you this pen for free. Or I'll give you this book for free. Who do you think Kathleen's more likely to give her email address to? Person 1 or 2? Type in 1 or 2. Which of these 2 people is Kathleen more likely to give her email address to? I mean, come on, it's common sense. It's blowing up. Number 2. Because anytime anyone asks me for anything, I say, what's in it for me? What am I going to get in return? Well, in this scenario, in this case, you would get something. So a PDF. Now, I can already hear you thinking, well, where do I get this PDF? Okay, look, for example, if you're going to go into the manifestation personal development space, you could create a PDF that's about that topic, right? Often the product creator, it's not often actually, I should take that word out. Sometimes the product creator will actually have a free PDF you can use. They'll have something that you can use that you can just kind of take from them. This is like in 0.1% of the time. 0.1% of the time. 99.9% of the time, the creator does not have anything. The product creator is like, that's your problem. Go figure it out. Not my problem. So then what are you going to do? Well, okay, you can definitely create a cool free report. You can outsource it. You can write it yourself. None of that sounds fun. All of that sounds like it's going to take time and it's going to take energy and it's going to take some money. And I told you that introduces risk elements. So what we're going to do, if you stay with us for a little bit, and if you stay with me during the lunchtime when I build a business live in front of your eyes, I'm going to show you how to create a PDF report within just a few clicks. So our system that we have, it literally will build your business for you. Build your whole PDF. It's unique to you. Nobody else in the world has that. No royalties to pay, no licensing costs, and about 20, I think it's like a little over 20 niches that we've done for you. So it's pretty awesome. So stay with me for that. Now, step number 4, what we're going to do is we're going to build a page so that we can give away that PDF report to people in exchange for their email address. Very simple. Everyone with me so far? Type in yes if you understand this at a high level. Okay? Step 2, we check the sales page. Make sure we like the product. Step 3, we create a free PDF. Something to give them in return for their email. Step 4, we're going to go create the page where we can accept their email address. There's a tool. We'll show you a tool way to do this. Step number 5, thank you page. Make sure you have something you are promoting on your thank you page. Make sure you're promoting that program that you found in step 1 on your thank you page. Simple. Pretty straightforward and simple. So the thank you page method, as I shared, is just about making sure your affiliate link really is where they're going after they give you their email address. So if they buy, and only a small percentage of people will buy, that's the best part. If only 2% of people actually buy, you make money. You still got the rest of their email addresses, and at some point, people will buy. But if they buy, you'll earn a commission without having to do a single thing to fulfill the order. It's not your product. Someone else will do it, right? Now, these PDF reports created for you, we've actually invested well over $500,000. I've invested $500,000 developing a tool that creates the entire PDF report for you without you having to write anything. There's over 20,000 pieces of custom content in this system. It's so straightforward. Look at this. So you basically go in, and you're going to see a live demo of this during lunch today. Specifically for those of you that also take action, I'm going to go deep into this. You write your title, you write your subtitle, you put your name, you simply pick a layout. There's like 8, I think, layouts. You pick one. Then we have thousands of royalty-free photos. You pick one photo, you hit next. Then it says, okay, like this is the format, by the way. So there's actually 8, I believe. Shows you 6. There's 2 more if you scroll down. Then we have a bunch of articles for you. You choose the articles. Now, if you want to edit the articles and make them your own and add links in them and do your own thing, by all means, go for it. It's yours to do whatever the heck you want with. It's not ours. We have the tool done. So you can take our articles, use them as is, or you can edit. So for example, someone said, can I do this in Spanish? Well, you can, but you'd need to translate on your own. We don't do the translation, but you can type whatever you want. You can edit every part of this. So you could take our article, translate it into Spanish, boom. So at least we did the writing, the thinking work, right? Then that's it. So my question to you guys is, how many of you would want this tool for free? Type in me if you'd love to be able to use this tool to build an unlimited number of businesses. You'd love this tool to be able to build an unlimited number of businesses for free. Type in me right now if you'd love to be able to just have this tool. And I pay for all of the updating to it. I pay for all of the software upgrades. I can maintain it. You don't even have to pay for a domain name. You don't have to pay for hosting. You don't have to pay for the articles. You don't have to pay for writers. You don't have to pay for outsourcing. Pretty cool, right? Yep. Type in me right now if you think that would be helpful. So now that we've covered that, let's get into the second, most important question that we get. Some of you may be thinking this. How many of you have been sitting there today thinking, how do I get traffic? How are people going to show up at my website so that I can actually build an email list? Type in T for traffic. Type in T if you want to learn the simplest way to do this. Remember, I'm all about simplicity. Simplicity. Where am I? Okay, I'm not that far behind, actually. I'm doing all right. Simplicity. Okay, secret number 2. How to get 1,000 new email subscribers each day with just 20 minutes of work. Now, before I do this, I just want to check real quick something. I tried to do something a little fancy, and the computer was like, I'm not having it. All right. So, how to get 1,000 new subscribers to your list each day with about 20 minutes of work. Let's get right into it. All right. So, the number of people on your list matters a lot, and I'll explain to you why. So in anywhere you research, all right, you're going to see an email address is worth about $1 per month. So let me give you an example. All right. Let's say you have 1,000 people on your email list. Ideally, you're striving for and should be able to hit $1 a month per. So that should be about $1,000 a month. Now you're wondering how does that make any sense? because you send emails every day. And some people buy some days, other people buy other days, but accumulatively between the CPA commissions and the low ticket commissions, you will make about $1,000. Okay? Now, here's the deal. When you're just starting out, I want to give you a little bit of grace. I want to give you a little room. So maybe you don't make $1 per name. Maybe you make 50 cents per name. Maybe you make 30 cents a name. I don't care. But can we all agree that every email address is definitely worth something to you? Can we agree to that? Type in yes if we can agree to that. Type in yes right now if we can agree to that. All right. Some people are saying we're having some issues with the PowerPoint clarity. So Stuart, if you could just confirm from someone else. All right. So let's say you're making 50 cents a month and we had 1,000 subscribers. You'd be making about $500 a month, right? Let's say that you grow to 5,000 subscribers. That's not that difficult to do. You'd be generating about $2,500 a month. Got it. I know what I need to click. I had to click something and I clicked it and now my PowerPoint went off. So let's all right, there we go. So with 5,000 subscribers, you'd be making about $2,500 a month. With 100,000 subscribers, this is where things start to get fun. You could be making $50,000 a month. That's not out of, listen, it's going to take you some time to get to 100,000 subscribers. Let's just be honest, okay? It's going to take some time. Now, I've had students do it really fast, but then you have to invest a lot of money into advertising. So even if you do it slowly, but the point is, it's not that far away. We have lots of students at Learn that have built email lists of definitely 30, 40, 50,000. We have tons of them. 100,000, we have less, but there's still plenty out there. Can I tell you something, though, that's really interesting? When I went and did the math in my own company, and I was like, what is a subscriber worth to Learn? What do we generate per month based on subscriber base that we have? You are not going to believe the number I found. The number is actually $3 plus. Now, I have been doing this for 18 years. I am good. I'm great at email marketing. So I got a lot of things that work for me, but $3 per subscriber per month. So here's what I'm asking. Do you believe that if I work with you and that if we hold your hand, that you could be a sixth as good as us? Like 15% as good as me or our top coaches, and generate 50 cents a lead. Like there's a point in time, ladies and gentlemen, at which you start to connect the dots and you're like, this is really doable. Like really, really doable. Just imagine. Now, what I want to share with you is how to add 1,000 subscribers a day. If you added 1,000 subscribers a day, you'd be adding $500 a month recurring passive income to your business every day. Now, again, this is a little idealistic. I don't think you're going to do this right off the bat. I want you to be able to visualize. Like in my business right now, I add about 3,000 to 4,000 subscribers a day to my business. And I'm telling you, you can look at my financials. I'm growing at the rate I just said. The more subscribers I add, the more my income is growing every month. It's happening like clockwork. Now, I'm doing it at really big numbers, but you're going to start and you're going to do it on the smaller numbers. But guess where I started? Exactly where you're starting right now. So where do these subscribers come from? They come from traffic. Look, traffic is the lifeblood of any business, pure and simple. No traffic means you won't have any subscribers, means you won't make any money. It's pretty straightforward, right? It's pretty makes sense. Well, in other words, your ability to drive traffic is directly related to you finally fulfilling your goals. You want to buy that dream home? This actually, people ask me where this picture come from. This actually is a picture of what my dream home would look like. I know it's kind of crazy. It's like a little castle-y looking limestone crazy house. It's a combination of what my wife dreams of and what I dream of. Dream car. Look, I drive my dream cars already. I'm not going to lie. I have quite the collection and I have more coming, but it is my ability to drive traffic and get email subscribers that directly controls that. What about your dream vacations? People talk about vacations all the time. Obviously, after this whole pandemic shindig is over, but I've been everywhere I've ever wanted to be. I've stayed in 5-star hotels. I've flown first class. I've flown private. I don't have any debt. Who here would love to be out of debt? Go ahead and type in me if you'd love to be out of debt. You'd love to use this system to just pay off all your debt. Debt sucks. All right. Debt is the biggest headache someone can have. Look at the me's that are just pouring in right now. People are like, yes, right? How about being able to know that your college, know that the education for your kids, their college education, is completely paid for, completely taken care of? Or how about a retirement that actually looks like this? Here's the crazy part. Why is it that most people don't retire like this? Do you know that most people in the world do not have enough savings to be able to retire, much less retire a dream retirement? So how many of you right now are in the retirement age group and would love to be able to have enough money so you can travel, you can buy your grandkids? Type in the number 1 if you're of that retirement age and you want to be able to, pay for your kids, get great gifts for your kids and your grandkids and still travel. Look, there's a lot of people, look at this, a lot of people that are like, I'm looking to just retire. I get it. So a lot of people say, but getting traffic takes long time and it's hard and it's very expensive, right? Wrong, absolutely wrong. Listen, there are dozens of ways to drive traffic. Traffic is one of the most abundant things you're going to find in the world. Here, let me give you a prime example. Now, this is going to be one of those moments for you, okay? Facebook ads, Google ads, blogging, SEO, email solo ads, content marketing, YouTube ads, Taboola, Outbrain, Rev Content, Facebook groups, Twitter, email swaps. I could keep going. I could literally keep going. We could talk about TikTok, Pinterest, LinkedIn. Like there's literally, I can keep, there's Clubhouse. There's so many ways to get traffic. Okay, great. Well, there's so many ways to get traffic. I have personally not done most of them. Like today, I get no traffic from blogging, SEO, solo ads, content marketing. I don't get any traffic from Taboola, Outbrain, Rev Content. I don't get any traffic from Facebook groups. I don't get any traffic from Twitter. I don't get any traffic from email swaps. I don't do most of what's on this list. And I've built an email list of 13 million people. Now, not active, by the way. I clean my lists all the time. But I did this math last night. It took me a long time. I became a little obsessive. At midnight, I'm sitting there doing this math. And I discovered that since I started writing emails, I have actually had 13 million people opt in. And I don't use 20% of what you just saw, not even 20%. And this is probably only 10% of what's available. So the reason people struggle when it comes to traffic is because you complicate it. You feel like you need to know a lot of things. How many of you have felt that to get traffic, you need to use multiple sources of traffic? Go ahead and type in me if that's been a thought process that you've had. You're wrong. That's the biggest epiphany you can have with me today is you're wrong. Listen, I want to show you my all-time absolute favorite traffic source. I want to show you my all-time favorite one. When you're looking to buy a book. All right, I want to see everyone blow up the chat with this. Where do you go? When you want to buy a book, where do you go right now? All right, if you're looking to buy a book, where do you go? Amazon. Local bookstore, Barnes and Nobles, Borders. I don't think Borders is around anymore. There's a lot of places, right? But the point is you go to a bookstore. Okay? Amazon. What if you're looking to buy a hammer? What if you want to buy a hammer? Where do you go if you're looking to buy a hammer? Hardware store, Lowe's. My favorite, Home Depot. It's really close to my house. But you can go to Lowe's. A lot of people don't have either of those. If you're international, you go to hardware store. Some people typed in Amazon. Yeah, that's true, actually. You could go to Amazon too. So where do you go to get traffic? You go to a traffic store. Literally. I call them traffic stores. There are places that's what they do. They give you traffic. So what are the 2 most popular traffic stores in the world? Tell me. What are they? You're right. You guys are 100% right. So a lot of people are guessing this already. Google and Facebook. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Someone said they don't like me saying stupid. So keep it simple, sweetheart. There you go. Fine. That's the more nice way of saying it. All right. I like stupid. I like saying stupid more. I think it has an impact. All right. Now, which of these is my favorite? Who's going to guess? Which of these two is my personal favorite? For you, especially, Facebook. Now, don't get me wrong. I love me some YouTube ads. I love them, but I don't think it's the easiest one to start. Here's why. I want everyone right now to pay attention to me. So let's just not even look at the slides for a second. I want you to just pay attention to me for a minute. This is the craziest thing on Facebook that is scary as a consumer, as a person, as a human, but it's so exciting as a marketer. How many of you have ever been in a situation where you have been speaking about something and 15 minutes later, Facebook shows you an ad about the thing and you never Googled it, you never researched it, type in yes. If you've ever experienced this, I have a funny story. I was talking to my aunt, my older aunt, she loves knitting. I'm talking to my aunt about knitting. Do I look like someone who knits to you? Do I look like the knitting type? Do you think that's my favorite pastime? Like I finished this event with you today, I'm gonna go home and knit? No, I was just talking, she likes knitting. I was asking my aunt to make me a blanket. She makes amazing stuff. So I was like on the phone with her, I was like, hey, can you make me a blanket? We're talking about knitting. And I'm like, how's knitting going? And I get off the phone, she did say on the phone, she's like, you should try it. I'm like, seriously? 15 minutes later after I get off the phone, I see an ad for Knitting Made Easy, Knitting 101 Starter Kit. Really? A male in his mid-30s who's clearly an entrepreneur based on Facebook search records, you're going to show me a knitting starter kit? You're trying to tell me you don't listen to me? Facebook knows more about you than you can possibly imagine. Now that's pretty scary as a consumer, but as a business, that's pretty exciting. Facebook knows where you go. They know where you shop. They know who you talk to. They know who you like. They know what you like. They know what pages you follow. They know how old you are. They know if you're male or female. They know where you live. They know who you live with. They know what you eat. They know what I eat. I put up pictures of food all the time. I'm starting, if you just start, think, okay? How much they know. So, I can go to Facebook right now. Let's say, give me a niche. Somebody give me a niche. Some topic that you want to be maybe an affiliate in. Go ahead, type in it. Type in a niche. Type in the comments. Golf. Okay, I'll take golf. All right, ready? This is me right now to Facebook. Facebook. I want you to show my ad for my opt-in page to men above the age of 50 who live within a 30-mile radius of this city in Florida, which is a golf town, who subscribe to Golf Magazine, who are in the top 5% most successful in the country, who have purchase history on Facebook within the last 90 days. That means they've bought something in the last 90 days. Who own an iPhone and who are currently looking at Facebook using their desktop. That is something I could do right now. Let me ask you something. If you found a woman who loves fashion, who loves buying Prada purses, and you walked up to her and you said, I have a Prada purse I'll sell you right now, 50% off. How good do you think your chances are that she's going to buy? Go ahead, type in. I want to see you actually type into the comments. How good are the chances? Excellent chance she's going to buy. Facebook has made it so that you're not taking a risk. Look, Facebook for me has become a game where I put $1 in, I get $3 out. I put $1 in, I get $3 out. I do it every day. I do it again and again. $1 in, I get $3 out. Here's the crazy thing. You guys want to hear a really shocking number between Facebook and YouTube? Do you know how much I spend? I should say I invest every month. Who wants to guess? between Facebook and Google, how much I invest into advertising every single month. This is just one of my companies. This is not all of my companies. 100,000, 30,000, 200,000, 500,000, 20,000, $1.3 million a month. Okay, so a few things happen every time I share this with people. First of all, why do I share this with you? Do you think I could keep investing $1.3 million into Facebook ads and Google ads if I wasn't making a ton back? How long before I go broke? The second thing that happens is people say, I'm not Anik. I don't have $1.3 million to invest in Facebook ads. I can't do this. This isn't for me. Okay, 2016, first time I started a Facebook ad to actually try this. I started with a $20 bill. I put my daily budget was $20. How many of you have $20 right now into your name? You could come up with $20. Type in 20. Type in 20 if you could come up with $20. Type in 20. Come on, I want to see it. You got to have $20. If you don't have $20, please leave this event. You cannot be in business. Like, come on. Let's be realistic. All right, 20s are blowing up, right? Here's how it works. Do you know I never put out a penny more out of my own pocket to grow to where I am today in my budget spend? This is a true story. This is how it happened. I put $20 in. I got a sale for $35. Now, after 35, I don't remember the exact numbers. You'll have to give me a little grace here, but I'm close. So what I did is I did something called play with the house's money. Scale with the house's money. So what I did is I took that $35, I put it back into advertising. I got a sale, I made $70. Cool. I took that 70, I put it back in. I made $100. I took that 100, I put it back in. So notice, nothing more than $20 ever actually left my pocket. After that, I'm only putting in sales that money is generating back into ads. So at $100, I made $150. I put $150 back in, I made $300. I made $300 back in, I put $500. Now, look, I'm oversimplifying. It doesn't mean that you're going to go tomorrow and put $20 in and you're going to immediately start making money. I did have marketing skills. I knew a little bit. I had a friend that was showing me how to do Facebook ads. That's why I tell you it's important that you let us show you how to do these things. Do not blindly walk into anything that has the word ad in it. You will lose money. You need to take some time to learn how to do it. But it's still by far my absolute favorite way to do this. Someone said, what was your product? Affiliate product. I was promoting an affiliate offer at that time. My favorite way to do it. I love Facebook ads. How many of you think that with the right hand holding, you can do this? You can start getting traffic using these sources. You don't have to be scared of them. It's laser targeted. I want you to feel that confidence, all right? Say it. Go ahead. Type in me. You can do it. We've helped so many people do it. It's not that hard. So I literally have gotten 13 million people to give me their email address, and I haven't even done 5% of the traffic choices that are out there. I stick to just 2. Facebook and Google. I'm going to do a lot more now. This year, you're going to start seeing us do content marketing, SEO. I want to do more. I want to because the opportunities are endless. But I haven't even come close to tapping out Facebook and Google yet. All right? So quick recap here. Quick recap. All right? Traffic, web page, tip method, autoresponder, automated emails. And then broadcasting. Broadcasting is missing here. We got to put broadcasting back in. That's, ironically, my favorite. That's it. Can you do this? I'm genuinely asking, can you do this? What I've shared today, my mentor's advice, the best business model is one that you can draw on a napkin. Can you do this? I'm not going to let it become any more complicated for you. And there's many people out there that are making it more complicated than it needs to be. Don't let them. Keep it simple. So here's the deal. Now, I remember I had a slide. So this comes from a presentation I did. I stole this slide because it's a mind-boggling slide. So if you look at what I made yesterday, this is me giving you live data yesterday from all of my companies combined. It's funny. Every business I have has something to do with email, by the way. All right, every niche I'm in, I make money because of email. All right. I did over $180,000 in revenue yesterday. Revenue. Now that's not profit. All right. I haven't calculated my profit margin. I'm being fair with you, but probably doing perfectly fine. It's probably a 20-25% profit margin, but $180,000. So take that number, set it aside. Am I promising that's what you're going to do? No, not at all. I've been doing this for a long time. Right? It's taken time. I'm really good at what I do also. I had a slide that I did at an event where I said that this slide, the day before this, I was writing the PowerPoint for the event, I had made like $13,000 some $100 as an affiliate. Now that wasn't my product sales. That was just as an affiliate. So I asked the audience, I said, hey, this is what I made yesterday. What if you could make 50% of what I make? So that means you are literally half as good as me. You're 50% as good as me. You're twice as bad as me. That's what that means. You're twice as bad as me. How awesome would that be in your life? How awesome would that be in your life? Okay, what if you could only make 10% of what I make? Everyone that's listening right now, do you think that if I work with you, I can train you to be 90% worse than me? Do you believe you can be 10% as good as me on using this model? 10%. That would be $1,370 a day. That's like almost $42,000 a month or some crazy number. But here's where it gets fun. What if all I do is teach you how to be 99% worse than me? So you're 1% as good as me. 1%. You'd make $137 a day. How many of you feel like that? How many of you feel that that would change your life? That making just 1%, $137 a day, that comes out to $4,000 a month. $4,000 a month if you are 99% worse than I am. See, guys, where I want you to be, I want you to have these little epiphany moments where you go, you've been overcomplicating things. If you work backwards and you work with me, we can simplify these things. Now, I will be very honest with you. You have two choices, okay? You can use what you've heard today, and you're still going to get some great training the rest of today. We're only halfway through the day. And you could do it yourself. You could try to do it yourself. It will take you time. You will make mistakes, and it will be frustrating. Let's just be honest. You're going to have more obstacles, more frustrations, but you can do it. There's resources out there. You can listen to my podcast. You can do other videos on YouTube. I never want to make it seem like you can't do it on your own, but does everyone agree that doing it on your own will be harder, more obstacles, more risk? Type in yes if you agree doing it that way will be tougher. I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying it will be tougher, much tougher, and much, much more risk. So then I always say, or you can let us do 95% of the work for you. Now, we have some clauses that come in if we're going to do 95% of the work for you. So number one, we say, you got to follow the system. Listen, I don't like working with students who don't do what I ask them to do. If you're not coachable, I don't want to work with you. I'm just being very blunt and honest, because if I tell you to do something a certain way and you come back and you're like, well, what if I did it this way? It's like, I don't got time for that. I've been doing this for nearly 2 decades. I've worked with hundreds of thousands of students. Do it my way, period. I don't want to explain why. All right. Number two, you must agree to run an ethical and honest business. Do good. Come on. Those are 2 words I think we can all rely on. You must agree to help others on the path to success. So in our community that I'm going to tell you about in a minute, if you give me permission, in our community, we help one another. We support one another. We dive in. We answer questions for one another. And unless you're willing to do that, I can tell you right now, you're not welcome into the program, because that's just how we work. And I also always reserve the right to deny people to work with people. It is not your birthright to work with me. So if you don't do the stuff that me and my team ask, we can deny you. We can deny you entry. We can also kick you out. All right. Agreed? Everyone type in agreed. Right now, everybody type in agreed. Type in agreed. Okay. What I want to do, everybody, with your permission. So first of all, I want to see everyone type in agreed, and then we're going to take a minute. All right. I want to bring the camera back to me, and I'm going to have an honest moment, an honest question to ask. Now, we still have a lot of time to go today, but I want to give you your first opportunity to do something really big, something that's going to change your life, something that's going to impact your life in a massive way. but I want your permission. So if you believe that I have been delivering value and I've been delivering on my promise to you today, I'm teaching you, I'm training you, I've been giving you resources, I've been telling you exactly what to do, how to do it. I do want to take some time right now as we go into lunch, before lunch. I want to give, now I can't work with everybody. There's going to be very limited seats. There always are. There have to be, because you'll see why. We have actual coaching programs, okay? We actually have coaches. There's live humans. And so I want to give a small percentage of you that are really ready to go, that are really, really racing to go. And I want to give you the opportunity to hear about that so you can make a decision if it's right for you or not. But I want your permission. Can I share with you a program that we have where we can help you build your entire email plus affiliate marketing business? Type in yes if you're okay with that. I'm gonna wait until hundreds of people give me their permission, because we got thousands of people on. I want to make sure that this is your decision to allow me to present this to you, okay? Because I believe it's a massively life-changing opportunity. And before I do that, I'm also going to take a sip of water. Thank you, by the way. So many people have said yes, yes, yes. Okay, look, we have a program in this company called Email Startup Incubator. It has changed more lives than I know where to even begin. It's a time-tested and proven step-by-step system to showing you how to make over $1,000 a day. It's very simple. Here's how it works. You're going to discover the behind-the-scenes secrets on how to build a business that's driven by email. I want to show you how to build an empire that's driven by email. You're going to use my automated business building tools, which I personally invested over $500,000 of my own money to build. I'm going to do a demonstration of it later today. But by the time I actually show you how to use the tool, it might be too late. I don't know how many seats we can open up at one given time. You'll have to take action beforehand, but I'll actually build a business live in front of you and show it to you. All right, you're going to pick emails that you want to send. There's emails and templates that are already written for you. You're going to learn how to get people to give you their email address for pennies and for free. We will show you free traffic strategies also, and you'll watch the commissions flow in. Now, none of this is a guarantee. None of this is a promise. Our job at Learn and our job at Email Startup Incubator is to be there for you, to support you, to coach you, to guide you, to help you, support you. We cannot do it for you. You have to do the work. You have to do the legwork. You have to be persistent. Type in yes if you understand that. Yes, if you understand you have to do the work. By the way, I just saw someone said, I already got my first sale. They're a member. That's amazing. Someone just typed in they're a member of Email Startup Incubator. They already got their first sale. Love it. I wish I saw that before you all started typing in yes so I could have highlighted that comment. It's awesome. We see it all the time though. Hear it all the time, every day. So here's what you get inside of Email Startup Incubator. First of all, you get access to my program called Inbox Blueprint. It's an 8-module video training course based on my 16, 17, 18. I've lost track. I really have. It depends on where you start counting. Do you start counting the day I actually decided to build an online business or the day I started succeeding in it? So 16 is succeeding, right? Here's how it works. I'm going to show you exactly how to pick the perfect niche, the right niche. The foundation of your business is based on that. I'm going to show you how to create the perfect PDF. Then you can use our tool to actually create your PDF. I'm going to show you exactly how to start monetizing using the tip method. I'm going to share then with you how to start using emails, how to create those autoresponders, how to create those broadcast messages. Then the reason that my business has not only prospered, but thrived and scaled during even the most troubling of economic times is because of a word called relationship. I'm going to share with you how we turn our email subscribers into great relationships. Then we're going to share with you how to create monetization, how to create profit, how to get paid. All right, all of the different ways to create a monetization strategy. Then how to get traffic, and of course, how to scale. How to scale. All right, you can even see Veronica just said, she's like, I'm already a member. It's superb. She says, it's super, she says. All right, listen, here's the deal. You have video trainings. We have written trainings. We've got PDF resources. You've got checklists. You've got everything that you need or could want in that business is in this course. Now, here's the thing. So what's the value of Inbox Blueprint, this training, right? So let me get into that for you in a second. Now, I don't do consultations. You can't personally hire me even if you wanted. I'm not available. I don't do consultations. Okay? But if I did, and I have in the past, I will charge $3,000, period. I will charge $3,000, period. Minimum per hour. So here's a cool thing. This course is, this is the crazy part, okay? I can show you how to build this business if you give me 23 hours of your time. It's 23 hours of training. Now, if I were to charge you on my hourly rate, that's $70,000. But that's not the point that I want you to take away from this. Here's the point. You guys ready for a massive aha moment? This is a big aha moment coming for you. Type in yes if you're ready for a massive aha moment, because here it comes. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 23 hours is part-time for 1 week. For crying out loud, you work 40 hours a week at your job minimum. If you went to Harvard, a lot of people say, Harvard MBA, I'm going to make lots of money. Okay, great. Harvard MBA will take you 50 to 60 hours a week for 2 years. 2 years, 50 to 60 hours a week. I'm asking you to give me 23 hours part-time for 1 week, and we can get through this training. I could teach you a skill. I could teach you a business model that you can replicate and scale again and again and again and again and again. So I think, I'm not going to say the course is worth $70,000 because it's a digital course. It's not like I'm going to be sitting with you one-on-one. So I think it's very fair to say that the course is easily worth $19.97. I hate this slide because I think it's worth $20,000, $30,000. Listen, honestly, what is it worth to you if it teaches you something you can do again and again and scale, right? You could scale. So we're going to give you Email Startup Incubate. We're going to give you Inbox Blueprint. Now, next is Launchpad. This is the software. I told you during the lunchtime, we're going to build a business together using it. Although the only thing is, I don't know if I'll still have any seats of people to even register for it. So you have to take action before that. This is a fully automated business building solution with fully developed niches, templates, sign-up forms, content, autoresponders, everything you want. I've invested of my own money $500,000 in building this. And when you see it in action, you're going to say, wow, I'm surprised it was $500,000 and not more. Right? Now with Launchpad, you can build an unlimited number of businesses. Imagine walking into McDonald's or Subway and saying, I want an unlimited number of franchises for the price of one or even for free. Dude, they would pick you up, they would walk you through the front door and throw you out. It's a joke. A Subway costs $150,000. A McDonald's costs $1 million per franchise. We are going to allow you to build an unlimited number of businesses using this tool. Here's how it works. Inside the Launchpad, this is literally shots from the Launchpad. You'll see it later. You go in and you pick a niche. We have chosen the top niches. Stick within one of these niches. These niches work for an email affiliate business. Pick one. Then next, we're going to give you some emails. Pick the ones that you want to send. Then next, we're going to ask you to pick an affiliate program. We've already chosen the best ones for you. If you don't see the one that you want, you can also import whatever you want. You can copy paste the URL, give it to us. So that means you can work with any affiliate program. But look at that. You just literally highlight it. You just highlight it blue. Okay. Then we're going to show you how to build a free report. So this free report, you're literally going to just write your title. You're going to write your name. You're going to pick some images and you're going to pick some articles and you're off to the races. That's it. Your free report, your free bribe is going to be done. Then we don't pick quiz page. There's two types of pages you can build. We talked about a classic page today. Okay. Pick the classic page. Do the classic page. I mean it. All right. Just click that. That's it. That's your next step. We've got some amazing templates already for you. Pick one. I'm going to do all of this live during lunch. I just want you to make a decision before then. All right. And then pick some emails. Finish that system up. We're already integrated with the top programs, the top places to go, put your email, get your email subscribers focused on, and you're done. That's it. And you can do this as many times. You can set up as many businesses as you want. And I think you're going to see very soon, and you start to see why I've invested over $500,000 of my own money building this. And with Launchpad, you could start an unlimited number of done-for-you businesses. My thing is, look, you could start 20 email businesses tomorrow in 20 different niches. I don't want you to do that. I want you to stick to one. Remember, Mark Cuban's, stick to one. But I'm saying if you want, you can. By the way, you don't pay for hosting. You don't pay for domain names. None of that is needed. So with Launchpad, you don't even have to guess. You don't have to, you could just try. It doesn't cost you anything. There's no risk. It's not going to hurt you. So we're not asking you to get tools. All right. Now I have nothing against ClickFunnels and Lead Pages. I love all these tools, but they cost a couple $100 a month. You don't need that. We are finding a way for you to get away from that. I want the tool for you to be free. I want to pay to keep the tool up for you. So that means you'd end up investing over $5,928 just on the tool. But you know what? If you take action and if you're actually doing, I will build the tool for you and keep it completely up to date for you. Number 3, this is where I get excited. Forget the tool. I mean it. Sorry. I love the tool. It's great, but tools, whatever. No company in the entire industry will do this for you, what I'm about to offer. This was the biggest thing I wanted to make sure I brought to the table. I'm going to ask you guys all a question. Have you ever been in a place where you felt like you just needed that support? Like, can I just ask my one direct question, please? Not a group webinar, not a PDF, not a video. Type in yes if you were like, I just want to be able to share my screen. And someone say, hey, Jill, hey, John, hey, Samantha, click there, do that. That looks good. That does not look good. Type in yes right now if that level of support has been something you've dreamt of being able to have. Well, what if I told you at Learn, we provide that every single day? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday, every day, except for the last 2 weeks of the year. So, stuck, feeling down, need some support? We're here for you every day for the last 5 years. By the way, we always tell our students, you get this program, you get support for a year. I'm still supporting students who bought this program 4 years ago. Why? I don't care. If you're taking action, are you kidding me? I want to help you. Here's why. You want to know my selfish reason? I got other programs. I got higher ticket programs. I've got advanced programs. I want you to enroll into those. I want you to take your profits and enroll into my other stuff. Buy more stuff from me. So I'll keep supporting you as long as I need you to support. I have a selfish reason for it. Don't worry. So need technical help? Need pages reviewed? Need have specific questions? Check the schedule out. Every day, 246 days a year. So not weekends and the last 2 weeks, last 14 days we take off of the year. Fair, right? Is that fair, everybody? We take the holidays off. I give my coaches the holidays off. Type in fair if that's fair. Come on. Type in fair. Look at that. It's blowing up. Listen, Monday, Tuesday, and we went one step further, by the way. We went one step even further for you. And what we did is we looked at time zones. Because we got people in India, we got people in Malaysia, we got people in Brazil, we got people in West Coast, East Coast. So we round robin every day of the week. It's a different time so that we make sure you can at least attend 2 a week if you wanted, that they're comfortable in your time zone. This is a place where you can log in and get actual support. You could say, please look at my page. These are office hours we offer you. And you know what? We went 10 steps even further. What company in the industry do you know that believes so much in what they're doing in teaching and believes so much in their students? We invested $3.6 million and built this beautiful Learn Center facility. I'm sitting in it right now. This is my own studio. Am I crazy? Why did I do this? Listen, we got lecture halls, classrooms, video studios, audio studios, game rooms, nap rooms, co-work space, meeting space. We built a playground for entrepreneurs because we mean what we're doing. So barring COVID and all that being over, we host events here live for our students to come. We built an actual home for you. There's an actual home for you. Trust me, I'm not made a penny on this place. I'm spending money on this place, but this is my way of proving to you. You guys, okay, can we all have a moment here? Could I do this? Would I do this if I didn't believe 100% of what I teach? If I didn't know that what I teach works? Type in yes if you believe, you know this is real. Type in yes if you know this is real. Come on. Find me any other entrepreneurship trainer who's going to invest $3.6 million, build a facility, and be there every day and say, I'm here. I'm teaching people. That's what we do, right? No other company goes this far. So let's just say, for example, 246 days, an hour a day. Coaches usually charge about $100 an hour. I charge $3,000, but coaches charge $100 an hour. So really, if you used it every day, which you can, that's up to you. That's like $24,000 value. But let's just say that's a lot. Let's say you used it 2 times a week to get actual support, individualized support. Guys, you're looking at being able to, that's worth easily over $3,997, if not more, in my opinion. How much would it cost you to get that level of support? So right there, well over $11,922 of real value. Did I make up anything? Everyone? Does everyone believe this? That if you got all of that support, All of that help. Is it worth $11,000? Just type in yes. Is it worth $11,000? Obviously, I'm not going to ask you for $11,000, although I could, and I think it would be absolutely fair. So I want to give you everything you need to start generating income. I'm not promising or guaranteeing that you're going to generate income, but I want to give you everything that I can. And it would be worth $11,000, but I'm not going to ask for that. I want you to get your investment back in no time. I want this to be a no-brainer. I want you to make this decision, and I want this to be an absolute no-brainer for you. So we're going to do something absolutely insane today. I'm going to ask a question before I open the opportunity. First and foremost, I'm going to make it very clear that there has to be limitations because there's actual coaches, right? When you get on those daily sessions, there's a human on the other side, and we can't overwhelm them. So we do we may not be open today. We may sell out today and we be open in a week because we kind of balanced it out, got more coaches involved. But that means today there could be a very hard limitation for you. So how many of you are excited to do this? You are ready. You want to do this. Type in action. I'm curious. Type in action. I'm genuinely curious. I want my team to be able to see it. Oh, brother. All right, that's a lot of people. I can tell you right now, if everyone who typed in action, we cannot support you. So this is going to be one of those move when you get the opportunity to do it. So you're not investing $11,000. As a matter of fact, I think the number I share with you today is going to shock you. All right. And I told you, I wanted to remove all barriers of entry. I wanted there to be zero reason that you don't take action. Zero reason. So it's not 10,000. It's not 5,000. It's not 2,500. It's not, okay, could be $1,497. Just for today, it's not. It's red for a reason, but it should be. And actually my team doesn't even know this, by the way, but most likely within the next 3 to 4 weeks, we're actually going to this price. Just my team doesn't even know that. I'm planning it. I've been planning it. There's an Asana task right now where I'm putting this, it's time to go. We are giving way too much in resources, but I mean, that would be $4 a day. For you to get support for the entire year, if it was $14.97, that is, you guys spend more at Starbucks per day to get that. It's ridiculous, but it's not that. And because you're here and because you've stayed with me till this time, it's not even the end, by the way. We have so much more training coming for the rest of the day. Here's what I'm going to do. You can genuinely have access to all the resources I said. I don't limit any of it. You can start the training, you can have access to the tool, you can start getting the coaching support, you can have all of it, and you can start today for your first payment of $397. It's 3 payments of $397. That's it. Now, you can save some money. You can actually save yourself almost like 19-20%. There is a one payment option. There's a one payment option. When you go to this page, there's a one payment option. Now, I want to get a couple of things straight right now. We cannot take a lot of people. Number 2, we still have half a day of training left to go. We have a lot of training. Number 3, in a very little short time, I'm going to do a live business build in front of you. Number 4, it's very likely that this price will be going up. I have an actual plan to do that. Can I ask you guys a question? How many of you right now are on your way to this URL right now? I want to know how many of you are on your way to this URL right now. Type in me into the chat so that my team can see it, so that we can watch it. And we know when to actually take things down. Who is on their way right now? Type in me. Oh my God. Yanali, Tanae, Kashari, Dan, Daniel, Leslie, Frank, Martin, Russ, Darian, Barbara, JK, Francisco, Tom, Saul, John, Brenda, Garg, Maria, Ahmed, Sarah. Okay. And my team, if you're watching this, please start letting me know at what point we need to start considering turning it off. So that I can let everybody else know. I'm going to watch my Slack channel. So if you could just let me know how it's going. Here's the deal. There's something else we're doing. We created something called the Youth Entrepreneurship Academy. For every person that takes action today, we are going to sponsor a child in your name through entrepreneurial education for their life. That child and their parent is going to get access to an academy that we've created called the Youth Entrepreneurship Academy, where we are teaching kids skills like entrepreneurship, investing, leadership, money, saving money, public speaking, negotiation, sales, communication. We have a lot of things coming out now over the course of this year, and it's free. We don't charge them anything. All right. The link is it's learn.com/soar. Go to it right now. LURN.com/soar. SOAR. So it's LURN.com/soar. LURN.com/soar. This is one of the best bonuses I can ever give. How many of you want to sponsor one child anywhere in the world through an actual education that makes sense? Type in me. If you want to help someone, if you want to help a kid learn the skills that they actually need to learn in life, not what they learn in school, because school doesn't actually teach us what we need to learn in life. Type in me right now. We will sponsor a kid for their life and their parent for life. No, not $1 charge in your name if today you join. But that's not all you're going to get when you join us today, by the way. Bonus number one, 7-figure niches, niche detective. We have literally picked the top 30 niches, fully analyzed them, done a full report, all the data in one place. This is worth over $797, yours for free. So this way you never have to think twice. You never have to wonder, hey, am I going into the right niche? Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the wrong thing? Where am I? What am I doing? We've chosen the right niche. Now, remember, I want to encourage everybody, when you go to learn.com/soar, let me ask a question. How many of you are going to take us up and you're going to save money and you're going to do the one pay? I think you should do the one pay and just save money today. That's just $997. Type in the number 1 if you're going to be doing the one pay. You're going to save money. The other thing, by the way, we find with our students who do they're fully in. You're fully committed. Don't do this whole dipping your feet into the water. Fully commit to it. Fully commit. I mean it. Go in. Where are we going? We're not going anywhere. We're here to support you. I've been around for 18 years. I'm not going anywhere. All right. So bonus number 1, 7-figure niches. Make sure you take us up on that massive discount you get for the one pay as well. Now, just imagine with what ease you're going to be able to start your new business. So now you get Inbox Blueprint, Launchpad, you get the mentorship, right? You get the daily support. You get bonus number 1, 7-figure niches. This is the story I was telling you about earlier. Nico was in prison in Vietnam. He was a political prisoner. Norway came in, rescued him. He was a refugee in Norway, living with 10 other people in a small apartment, struggling. English was not his first language. English was not his second language. Came to us, and within just weeks, we got him to, last I spoke to him, he had an email list of over 50,000 subscribers. He was making well over $9,000, $10,000 a month. He's traveling around Europe now, by the way. He's backpacking through Europe. He's sending money back home for his family. He can barely speak English, and he's doing an amazing job. If he can do it, I'm telling you, you can do it. It's a matter of you getting involved with us. Oh, by the way, if you're having any kind of issues with your transaction, email us at support@learn.com, support@LURN.com. In the subject line, put order issue. Put order issue. If you're having, someone from our team will be right on trying to help you out, okay? Order issue. And if my team's watching, someone help me out. Let me know what's going on. Let me ask a question real quick. And we got more bonuses coming. I got more things I'm going to be giving you. I'm going to let you know, like, at any point I can pull the plug, though. At any point I can be like, hey guys, we're done for now. Come back in a week. Check again. I don't know. Who here is joining right now? You're in the process of doing it. You're going to the URL. You're going to learn. Type in the number 3. Type in the number 3 if you're in the process so I can track and see. Learn.com/soar. You're in the process of joining. Whether you do the 3 pay or the 1 pay, that's your option. I want you to be comfortable. I just want you to have no excuses today. You need to join. You need to allow us to do this, especially while we're open. By the way, the 3s are flying in. If you're having a challenge or any kind of declines, support@learn.com, subject line order issue. Make sure you call your bank. Sometimes it's a random day, a random time. You're trying to buy, banks just trying to protect you. Just call them, okay? Bonus number 2, my $3 million email formula. All you need is 3 kinds of emails to be able to send out. Remember I told you if I lost everything today, I'd still make about $3 to $4 million a year. It would be doing exactly this. There's a total of 9 emails. If you fill in the blanks and rotate between these 9, you can start to generate, especially high ticket income. All right? This is my most advanced email marketing course called List Academy. I sold this course. I sold hundreds of this at $2,000. I remember it. And then I actually got a little nervous. I was like, I'm selling this too much. Too many people have it. I'm going to pull back. I got rid of it. So now you actually cannot get List Academy. You actually cannot buy it. You could try whatever you want. You can go out and try to buy it, whatever you want. You cannot buy it. You can only get it for free right now if you go to learn.com/soar, LURN.com/soar. Make it happen right now. You'll never, ever have to struggle with email templates, with what to send your list. List Academy is by far my absolutely most advanced program that I've got for email marketing, and it's yours. Look, Aaron came to us. Aaron does e-commerce. Aaron was in the Navy. He was a submariner. And he was like, listen, I'm ready. I've done my part. I've served my country. I want to go off and do my own thing and build my dreams. Aaron went off and got over $1 million in sales within just months of working with us using the power of email and e-commerce. I'm telling you, we've got people from all walks of life that are doing this. So now you're getting Inbox Blueprint, you're getting Launchpad, you're getting the mentorship, you're getting bonus number 1, which is 7-figure niches. You're getting bonus number 2, which is the $3 million email templates. And now bonus number 3, first day traffic leak. How many of you would love a step-by-step approach, case study driven, to get to your first 100 email subscribers? Type in yes if you'd love that, so that you know exactly what to do to get to your first 100 email subscribers. Type in yes right now. Type in yes. We're going to show you exactly how to do that. There's 8 different traffic strategies. These are the 8. So remember I told you, I know my favorite. I have my second favorite. I have my third favorite. There's probably 100 different ways to get traffic, but we've broken it down to 8. Pick one. By the way, don't do all 8. That's not what this is for. We're going to help you pick one. This is a 6-week fast start program that we launched in the company, and we're going to give it to you for absolutely free. This is your chance. It's called First Day Traffic League. You'll master one of the most important skills in business, the ability to drive people's attention and clicks wherever you want. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Again, we are definitely running out of spots. I'm not getting any, I don't know why I'm not getting any messages. Hey, Stuart, if you could just message Olga or someone to give me some feedback so that I know if we need to close down. Who's still in the process right now? Can you type in the number 4 if you're still in the process of joining? Don't type anything if you already joined. I'm just trying to see how many are still, because I want to see if it's going to close down or what's going to happen. Type in the number 4 if you're still in the process. Wow. Okay, I can tell you right now, just from all the number 4s, it's not possible for us to be able to take everybody. Look at Rito. Rito lives in India and started working with me. He's generating well over $50,000 a month. Do you know how much $50,000 a month in India is? Average income of an average person in India is $500 US a month. He's making 100 times that with his online business, growing every month, again, deploying the power of email, So what you're going to get inside of Email Startup Incubator, you're going to get Inbox Blueprint, you're going to get Launchpad, you're going to get the mentorship, you're going to get bonus number 1, which is 7-figure niches, you're going to get bonus number 2, which is the $3 million email templates, you're going to get First Day Traffic League, all free, all included at no cost to you. I'm throwing this all in for you right now, and I'm not even done yet, all right? Bonus number 4, Launchpad Unlimited. Now, that was not a bonus before. So I'll tell you, we had limited it to 10 businesses. I know earlier I said unlimited, so I kind of threw this bonus under the bus already, but it was for the longest time. There's many students who are capped at 10 businesses. We did that to protect our costs. I'm removing that for you. I'm getting it so that you can literally, that means you can build an unlimited number of businesses. Hosting, domain, all of that is on us, not on you. We're already at a total value there of $37,710. And you can literally start today. You have access to all of it for $397. $397. That's the first payment. Now, there's a 3-payment plan and there's a 1-payment plan. That's up to you. I say take the 1-payment plan, and a lot of you already had said you would do that. You're going to save money, a lot of money by doing that. Who here today has taken action? If you joined already, if you're already joined, can you type in me right now? I want to be able to call your name out. Oh God. Donna, Surya, Sheila, Anna. Oh man. Oren, Tar, Raymond, Michael, Gurjeet, Sonia, Kyle, Nadir, Harold, Joe, Holly, Beth, Tony, Cindy, Jody, Ethan, John. Oh my Lord, I can't possibly read all these names. This is nuts. All right, well, my team is going to let me know at any point we need to stop. Okay, let me ask a different question. Type in the number 4 if you're still in the process. You're going right now. You're doing it right now. So I know, my team knows what to expect. Type in the number 4 if you're still, come on. Why are some of, wow. I'm seeing a lot of people type number 4 again and again. So you need to move right now. Learn.com/soar. Let's make it happen. So you have two options right now. Number one is you can ignore all of this and keep getting the same results you've been getting. All right. Or number two, you can allow us to provide you everything you need to get your business off the ground right now. Learn.com/soar. Look at John Tallarico. I just spoke to John the other day. I don't know if he's going to allow me to share his results. I'll share them. Over $100,000 a month right now. Now, John is using the super ticket strategy that we're going to be talking about the second half of today. So John's using email plus super ticket strategy, and he's cleaning up. And here's the best part. He's using someone else's super ticket. So he's an affiliate to another super ticket. Now, I'm seeing some people saying that they're having some challenges. If you're getting declined, support@lurn.com, support@lurn.com, and put in the subject line order issue. Put in the subject line order issue. I got to see if there's nobody helping me out here. My team is quiet on me. All right. By the way, my understanding is that we've already had 50 students join. I'm seeing a number right now. Already had over 50 students join. I know we're going to have to shut it down at some point soon. So this is your opportunity right now. You got to move on it. The opportunity is too big to miss out. If you're having a problem, support@learn, SUPPORT@LURN.com. Type in subject line order issue. Look at this, Bronwyn. She says, I'm a new mom. I love being able to build my business from home. Can't thank you guys enough. Jim Roddy says, I've only been live for 2 weeks and I'm having amazing results. 2 weeks, having amazing results. Thank you, Anik. This is going to change my family's life. I mean, this is the kind of stuff we hear this all the time. Marco came to us, super ticket. Marco used email plus super ticket, got his first $5,000 client within 24 hours. And within 60 days had tripled his income by using the systems that we share. Dory Friend went on to do almost $1 million product launch. Almost $1 million product launch. Using email marketing the way we teach. Andy Brackpool, I just spoke to him recently. His business is now just had a record month. As of the time I'm recording this, had a record month. I don't want to give his numbers up. Let's just say 6 figures a month is pretty much right in reach. That's over 100,000 a month he's about to hit. All using exactly what I'm sharing with you. Now, Andy, shy, doesn't like selling, doesn't like really, he's an introvert, no college. You know, he's young, he's in his mid-20s, travels outside of COVID, loves life, lives life, and he's using email, and he's using exactly what I've shared with him. And this is your opportunity right now to get Inbox Blueprint, to get Launchpad, to get the mentorship, to get, the 7-figure niches, to get my $3 million email templates, to get First Day Traffic League, to get the unlimited access to Launchpad. And you can literally start today for your first payment of just $397. Just $397. Or you can be smart and save a bunch of money and go in at the $997, just one-time payment, and you save a bunch of money. All right, let me ask a question. Who is still in the process right now? You're going to learn.com/soar. Type in the number 5. I better not see same names again. I want to see you guys that typed in 4 before moving through. All right, type in the number 5 if you're still in the process of getting over there. Meg, Abin, Duncan, Daniel, Nancy, Rita, Christina, Michael, Matt, Suzanne, Marco, Miriam, Kashari, Veronica, Kashila, Barbara, John, Melissa, Austin, Dan. Listen, if I can't say your name, it's because you guys can see it's going by too fast. I'm sorry. But you got to go take action right now because you are running out of time to do this. That's over $37,000 of real value. I mean it. You can enroll in right now for just $397, your first payment. Now, here's what we're going to do because we do need to go to, we need to kind of go to lunch soon. I'm going to try something on this computer. I hope it works. What we're going to do is let me bring up. All right, we're going to put a timer on, guys. And my whole goal here is this. Look, if you can't make a decision, we still have training left. But if you can't make a decision here in the next 10 minutes to join, then it's just not the right time for you. Then what I'm going to say is, hey, you should not join. I'm not saying you can't join. I'm just going to say you shouldn't join. All right. That's going to be like my kind of way of just saying, I don't think unless you move, come on, 10 minutes is a long time. So unless you move, it's just obviously not right for you. Look, you have the two options. You're getting, okay, let's break down what you're getting. So you're getting the simple system that you've been looking for. You're getting a software tool that can do it all for you. You can genuinely just do it all for you. You're getting all of the daily help you're going to need. All of the daily help. Like all the support. Okay, so every day we're available. We're live every day. A coach is live. We have a ticket system. I didn't even talk about the fact that we have a beautiful, awesome forum. By the way, on our forum, our coaches actually go, they look at what you're doing, they create videos. They'll do a video review of your stuff. Our forum is live and active 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So we have a support ticket system. We have a forum. Our coaches are live every day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, to ask personal, individualized questions to. You get all the support you need. We've already done all the research on the niches for you. I'm going to give you my most advanced List Academy marketing course. I'm going to give you the best ways, a full 6-week fast start program to get your first traffic, so you get your first subscribers. I'm going to give you unlimited access to Launchpad. If you just go to learn.com/soar, you have the ability to start today for literally your first payment of just $397. I want to congratulate. Crystal says, I'm in. Who else just got in the last 1 minute? Who else just got in the last 1 minute? All right. Who else just got in? Let me see. All right. Let me see here. I'm actually going to go run some numbers myself here, and then I'm going to read some names out and congratulate some people. By the way, 8 minutes to go. Let's see. Lawrence is in. Abdai's thing. I'm thinking about it. I don't know what there's. See, this is what I get confused where people are on the fence. What are you on the fence about? What can you possibly lose? And this is something I really want to talk to people that are on the fence. All right? I want to have a heart-to-heart with you. Like, what's possible? Am I here for what could I be telling you something that's not true? Am I lying? Like, would I build this beautiful $3.6 million facility? Would I be doing this for 18 years? Would I take my time and energy to be here today to teach you and to present this opportunity to you? Would this course, this program have over 10,000 students? Would we have success stories in multiple countries in the world? Would we be able to take students and people that don't even know English and get them to make this work for them? Well, they know English, but it's not their first language or second language. Would all of this be possible? So what are you thinking about? Most people that are thinking about something is because they don't believe it. They have doubts. What if he takes me for a ride? For $397? Like, if I'm going to take you for a ride, you're never going to even have to make your second or third payment. You're going to know within the first payment if Onyx is taking you for a ride. Really? You think I'm going to do all of this? You think I'm going to have this event? You think I'm going to build this massive team? You think I'm going to build this great course? You think I'm going to have daily office hours because I eventually plan on taking you for a ride? So I understand, and I value those of you who are skeptical or thinking about it or have doubts. I get it. I've been there. I understand, but I'm asking you to use logic. When you start to use logic, you start to think, okay, never mind. I'm not thinking right about this. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to go to learn.com/soar, and I want you to make that decision. Type in the number 1 if you're on the fence. Be honest. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not going to just type in the number 1. All right. Frank, Dan, Barbara, Prashant, Maureen, Juliet, Rima, I get it. And by the way, a bunch of people like Tammy just said, I'm in. Congrats, Tammy. Welcome. A bunch of people typing in number 1. I just want you to think about one thing that I've said before. Now you have less than 6 minutes, almost only 5 minutes left. Remember the one thing that I've said. If you do today, if you have the same doubts today, if you have the same fears today that you did yesterday, tomorrow will look the same as it does today. So you got to do something different. You got to step out. You got to use logic. You got to do actual analysis. Otherwise, you're always going to be pedaling in place. So here, every time students always ask, students say, well, I really wish there was a program that gave me support. Congratulations, you got it. We are there available with support every day. Oh, I just wish there was a system, I didn't have to pay more money on tools and software. Congratulations, great. I'm paying that on your behalf. Oh, I just wish there was a simple system, easy to do, something that could start fast. Congratulations, 23 hours is what I'm asking for. If you want even less than that, then yeah, maybe somewhere else is tough time, but let's be realistic. 23-hour course is what I'm asking you to do. So everything that you've been asking for is what I'm offering you right now, right? So how many of you are in the process right now of type in the number 4 again, if you're like, all right, I'm doing it right now. I'm literally on the site. I'm filling in the form. I'm in the process. Type in the number 4. If you're in the process of doing it right now, I want to see Christina. We've got Steven, Nancy, Jonas, Adam, Michael, Yanali, Barbara, Suzanne, Craig, Robert, Raja, Dan, Carrie, Mikkel. Okay, a lot of you still. I haven't heard anything from the team yet, so I'm going to keep going and keep it on. We got 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. Someone said, if you're having a challenge or a struggle, go to support@learn.com. Send an email to support, SUPPORT, @learn.com, support@learn.com. And make sure you put the subject line, order issue. Subject line should say order issue. All right. Put the subject line as order issue so that we know to respond to you right away. Shelly says, I'm in. Congratulations, Shelly. That's awesome. Glad to have you. Katrina says, I'm in. I love the program. That's awesome. Thank you. German is in. All right. Love this. All right. You guys got 3 minutes. Who's gonna get themselves enrolled within the next 3 minutes? I'm just gonna check to see if I've got anything here, any message I can lean on. Let's see here. All right, we're close to 100 students who've joined, by the way. We're close to 100 students who have joined. So right now, go to the URL, learn.com/soar. LURN.com/SOAR, SOAR. Go to that URL right now, learn.com/SOAR. Now, what's going to happen is as soon as this countdown hits 0, we are going to go for a quick break. Tom is going to come on. He's going to be working with you. If you guys want to go grab something to take a bite, bring it back to the table, because in about 10 minutes of break, I'm going to come back and I'm actually going to build a business live in front of you. It'll take about 15, 20 minutes so you can see how it works. And then we got an entire afternoon of training. How many of you are excited to see the super ticket business model? Type in me if you are excited to see how the super ticket business model works. I'm just going to check something here. Yeah, type in me right now if you're excited to see how the super business model works, and you are going to stay. Oh, whoa, what happened to my timer? All right, there we go. We got me's pouring in. Make sure you stay here. So I'm going to build a business. You're going to experience that. And then we are going to have Tom come back. We have giveaways coming up. And then Tom is going to bring on one of our lead transformation coach at Learn. His name is Jeremy. He's going to come on and he's going to share with you some amazing things about how to build your own super ticket program. And then I'll come back as well in the evening. And remember, tomorrow as well, we'll be back because I know there's going to be questions and I want to support people through their questions. So we'll be back tomorrow as well to answer some of those questions for you. But yeah, right now, make sure you're 1.5 minutes in. Learn.com/soar. Learn.com/soar. SOAR, LURN.com/SOAR. Who is about to go right now? So before this 1 minute countdown timer hits 0, who's going to pull up the page, have it up and ready to go? Who's committed? Type in the number 1. Type in the number 1 if you're going to have it up and ready to go before that hits 0. Like you haven't joined yet, but you're going to do it. All right, let's see. Daniel, Jody, Stephanie, I'm looking for you. Christine, Carla, Michael, Shelly, Kathleen, Yonali, Kevin, Solly, Jerry, Santi, Rita, Mariana, Amelia, Fabian. Oh my God, we still have so many of you that need to take action. All right, so many of you. Got 39 seconds, 40 seconds. Let's do it right now. Learn.com/soar. This, I'm telling you right now, you have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain by taking action in the next 20 seconds. At least have the page pulled up. If you're having any kind of challenges, support, SUPPORT @learn, LURN.com. Support @learn.com. Subject line, order issue. support@learn.com. Subject line is order issue. All right, type in that subject line so my team can help you. I believe PayPal is available and fine. I actually do not know the answer to that question, but if you do need help with that, fine. Send support@learn.com, put subject line PayPal. I think there should be a PayPal order link. I don't want to make that. Oh, shoot, we hit 0 already. Wow. All right. I'm not going to say you can't join because my team has not told me anything otherwise. I'm just going to say, look, if you didn't already join, come on, let's go right now. Right? So what I'm going to do, everybody, I'm going to be back. How many of you want to see me build a live business with this tool? How many of you want to see me build a live business? Type in me right now if you want to see me build a live business. Type in me. Come on. All right, I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back in just 10 minutes. Now, while I'm gone, the opportunity is still available for you right now to go to learn.com/soar and make that decision and join. It's your opportunity. Make it happen. I'm telling you right now, learn.com/soar. We could shut it down at any point. But having said that, I'm going to invite Tom back on. So Tom, if you want to come on real quick and, maybe for the next 10, 15 minutes, talk to the students, hang out with them. I'll be back in about 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to take a quick break and I'm going to come back and we're going to build a business live. I'm going to actually show them how all of this works. And while Tom is talking, everybody, learn.com/soar, make it happen. So I'll leave it in your capable hands, Tom.